Allora, buon salve a tutti ragazzi. Dunque, vi ricordate circa un annetto fa, anzi un anno fa preciso forse, quando feci la reaction al teaser trailer su quel documentario che devono fare sulla miniserie di It degli anni 90, che è il mio sogno che si avvera poter finalmente avere un dietro le quinte, il fatto che abbiano recuperato tutto il materiale del dietro le quinte di quel film. È uscito il trailer ufficiale ragazzi, il trailer esteso che dura 6 minuti, quindi non lo so, prendete uno snecchino o qualcosa perché adesso ce lo gustiamo insieme, mamma mia, l'emozione, porca miseria. Dunque, vediamo un po' un attimo. Faccio un tagliettino e torno subitissimo. Dunque, direi adesso di andarci a vedere questo trailer, mamma mia ragazzi, veramente sono curiosissima di vedere cosa faranno vedere. Allora, se siamo pronti, siamo caldi, 3, 2, 1, momento che metto in schermata intera, sempre se...
This is Tim Reed, Richard.
Un attimo, e 3, 2, 1, via. Mamma mia ragazzi!
In Virginia. It's back. I found a picture of Georgie.
All these years later, people are still coming up and talking about that it has this lasting effect and impact.
That movie scared the beep out of me. Like, I couldn't sleep. I hate clowns. I hate spiders. Like, can you go near a drain?
The chords it strikes among all of us. We're all human beings and we were all children once.
There's symbolism everywhere in the writing that Stephen King created.
And he came back with these two giant 6-pound containers containing the type manuscript in its earliest stages. When I read the opening, I went, I'll do it.
Se non sapete l'inglese vi spiace, ma non ci sono sottotitoli, ragazzi.
Their childhood. It scared the hell out of millions of people. I would always think you shouldn't have been watching it.
You're looking for kids that have a little bit of a soul, kids that have an adult feel to them so they can handle what's coming.
Our director came to me and he said, Jim, I'm losing it with these kids.
We got in a lot of trouble. We were kids, both on set and off.
We were dropping water balloons off of our balcony onto people's convertibles.
If it were filmed now with that same group of kids, there would be a lot of them who had like diagnoses, maybe ADHD, oppositional defiance. Some of them just would not shut up.
Emily was a professional young actress.
I had a crush on Jonathan Brandis. I thought he was pretty cute.
They made him put a mole on his cheek. Oh, the poor kid. That's terrible.
At that time, what was really popular was to find the iconic TV actors that would be ensemble players.
Hang tough, champ, you're gonna make it.
I was a huge fan of John Ritter. He was a massive influence of mine.
I realized, okay, well, he's cool. He's not just John Ritter the actor, he's John Ritter, my peer, and maybe, if I'm lucky, my buddy.
You're dead, fat boy.
The only source of disappointment for me was the fact that we couldn't go as raw and as bold as they did in the book.
People will always remember Henry Bowers.
Someone pay you up.
One of the reasons that I think it's a cult favorite is because of Tim Curry.
Aren't you going to say
I'm used to the idea of cult movies.
how about that?
So I'm glad that it's having a life.
He brought more to the character than was written on the page.
He had just done Legend, and Rob Bottin had literally casted every inch of his body. He wasn't anxious to have his life cast done again.
Tim could act through a manhole cover because he has that kind of charisma and presence.
He would basically just hang out in his cast chair, chain smoking, in full makeup. And whenever he saw us, he would just go, "Rrrr."
All of a sudden, I feel breathing on my neck. I just slowly turn like this. Tim, full makeup, of course. Boom.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
He had a tremendous impact on growing people's fears about clowns.
The mythology of clowns being scary has exponentially grown over the last 20 years.
Sightings of a mysterious clown have been creeping out some people in Staten Island.
Media sites have been abuzz with stories of a mysterious and creepy clown.
I do feel this book and this movie had some influence on that.
At the time, John Wayne Gacy had just happened, so we're dealing with people being afraid of clowns.
There was a sort of mayhem involved with being a clown.
The portrayal of Pennywise probably went from, yeah, we're gonna have some clowns over for little Johnny's birthday party.
You slow
To probably not.
When you
Oddio, non
project
stavo vedendo bene, quello è... No! Quello era Giorgi, porca miseria.
Such a good story and has such a good lead actor.
Il
It's really hard to screw it up
della
musically.
splendida colonna sonora, secondo me, che è veramente sottovalutata la colonna sonora di Hit, secondo me. Secondo me è meravigliosa, è proprio bellissima, mamma mia che bella.
He just made magic with that score, so much so that he won for the score.
We were certainly aware that we were doing a horror movie for television, and back then we were very limited to what you could show.
We were breaking new ground because I don't remember before any kind of material like this.
It allowed a younger audience to
Avevano
view it.
comunque delle restrizioni per quello che potevano mostrare, così ben
Back then, you had to do everything practically.
Well, let's see who's here. He built a false neck, so it looked like my head was sitting flat on the rack. And I'm just going, can we please just shoot the thing? I need to get this off my neck. Lying there like this, and then it's like, I just want to kill somebody.
They tried to crazy glue mealyworms to my face. They wouldn't stick, so we had to lose the mealyworms.
The Chinese restaurant scene was sort of our scene out of Alien.
I remember going.
Il ragnone gigante, un po' quello che è, ma purtroppo avevano problemi di budget.
What? All this and it's a spider?
Tutto questo ed è un fottuto ragno, in effetti.
Man, come on, you can do better than that rubber spider.
I thought the spider was fantastic, to tell you the truth. The way it looked in the shop was really cool.
We get a lot of shit for the spider, and I'm like, hey, Stephen King wrote it.
I have never been on a show since working on it that's had so many on-set special effects accidents to the crew members.
They would insert me through the rear of the spider, pull off the abdomen, and slide me up into it.
He had some nice bruises.
We had champagne ideas and a beer budget.
It's like I tell people, hey, I could have been fighting a turtle in outer space. You know, would you like that better?
Pop culture has taken ownership of this miniseries.
But I never realized that it would go as far as it's gotten.
I didn't really pay much attention to the impact that I was having. I was just something I was doing as a kid.
It's talking some pretty serious talk about what it's like for each of us to be a child. The fun and the scary parts.
Mamma mia ragazzi, oddio che bello.
Down here we all float.
No, oddio che bello. Down here you float. No, oddio Tim Curry. Oh, non so cosa dire, è veramente stupendo, mamma mia. Mi dispiace per i sottotitoli, quindi se non sapete l'inglese, purtroppo mi rendo conto di non aver parlato così tanto qui e là durante il video, ma ero veramente catturata, non sapevo neanche cosa dire di preciso. Fantastico, come immaginavo l'hanno fatto, lo dico adesso anche senza averlo visto, secondo me hanno fatto un lavoro incredibile con questo documentario, con questi dietro le quinte. Sono sicurissima, il modo in cui lo racconteranno, me ne rendo già conto da questo trailer esteso, veramente il lavoro che c'è stato dietro è incredibile, veramente, e io non vedo veramente l'ora di vederlo, non so quando uscirà, non so se c'è scritto qualcosina, vediamo un po'. Boh, non so, comunque vedremo, non so voi, ma io aspetto sempre di più di vederlo e direi che ci sentiamo ci sentiamo alla prossima, magari con un altro, non so se non credo che faranno un altro trailer di questo documentario. Boh, comunque Vedremo quando uscirà, magari ne riparliamo un'altra volta. Magnifico, è stato veramente bello, poi Tim Curry. Questo era tutto e ci sentiamo alla prossima. Ciao. Ai ai ai. Ma detto così è più come hit del 2017.